Hey guys, it's Nick the Booksmith. Welcome back. Welcome back. So this is just going to be a quick little video, just some digital kit updates that some of you were asking for. So the first one is going to be those dried flower and plant specimens that I used in the last grouping of the Etsy journals with the marbled pages. It was a couple videos ago, and I had put some of these flower specimens on the pages, and I had lots and lots and lots of people say, oh, okay, so I did that. So the kit has 12 different plants and flowers specimens, and some of them are oriented so that they will print on the right side, and some of them are oriented so that they will print on the left side. So half and half. And then there's also pages of like collage pages. So there's a page that has, you know, 4 of the specimens, and then another page has 4 of the specimens, and another page has 4 of the specimens, and you can just print them out 4 at a time and cut them out of the page and use them. It's all in the thumbnails. You'll be able to see those if you go to the Etsy store through the link underneath the video. But I just wanted to show you what they look like. So this one is one of the ferns, and this is printed just on some ivory parchment paper. How pretty is that, right? So this is the size it will be on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, so about that size. And this one is on the right hand side. And then this one was printed on just some tea stained paper, and this is the poppies. Little dried poppies. And then so this one's on, you know, on the left. So we have parchment, we have tea stained paper, and if your tea stained paper is super duper dark, they're not going to show up as well. So I suggest printing them out on a lighter tea stained paper. This is what it looks like printed out just on some scrapbook paper. So I just took a piece of scrapbook paper that I had, and I cut it down to 8.5 by 11, and then I just printed some of the dried hibiscus flowers over here on the left. So pretty, right? So it's called the Booksmith Herbarium, and it is available right now at the Etsy store for you to play with. Okay, so that is the flower specimen one. And then this is a kit that has some pages that are just black and white images, so that again, you can print them out on tea stained paper, you can print them out on parchment paper, you know, you can print them out on all kinds of things, so that if you only have a black and white printer, or maybe you're out of all your color ink and you can only print black and white, or you just want some pages that look like old book pages and you want them to kind of match and go through and kind of meld with all your other pages. So this kit has 5 pages in it that will print out on 8.5 by 11 sheets like this. And so this is the first little bit of Romeo and Juliet, so some Shakespeare there for you. This is a page of Edgar Allan Poe where some of his poems start. So that's on this one. This is a dictionary page, and so it's some bees, just some bee words. So it just kind of looks like a dictionary page, right? And then there's a ledger page. So just a nice plain lines, no color. And then this is a love letter, and you can leave it as a page like this, or you could cut it in half and fold it up and go tuck it in a pocket or an envelope somewhere in a journal or a project. So these are kind of nice because, like I said, they're cheap to print, And if you have tea stain paper or parchment paper laying around, they're going to look great printed on those. Sometimes we run out of things to put in our journals. We run out of ideas and we're like, man, I just wish I had another book page, or I wish I had some ledger, or, you know. And so this is really easy to do. As long as you have some tea stain paper, you can make some pages that look a little bit different, but will still blend and flow along with all of your other pages. And these specimens are on white backgrounds. So this is the only thing that prints is the actual specimen. So again, pretty cost effective as far as printing goes, because you're not printing an entire page of ink. It is just this much. And if you're going to tea stain paper, I mean, if you're going to go to the trouble of tea stain paper, you don't need to print tea stain paper on top of it, right? It's much cheaper to tea stain your paper and then just print some little images over the top of them. And so that's what this kit is for, is so that you can easily, simply do something like that. Let me think. Oh, I printed these just on a regular inkjet, by the way. Regular inkjet. They'll work with laser or inkjet, but just FYI, regular inkjet printer. Oh, yes. For those of you in the antiquarian class, if you did not read your email yet, because maybe it went to spam, or you know how that is, but I sent an email to everybody in the antiquarian class that the field notes, the mini field notes book tutorial has been added to the class. So we make this exact little miniature book with end papers and all insides, and it's a little no-sew version, so you can make yourself a little itty-bitty teeny tiny library if you want. And if you can see the little label, it also comes with a page of miniature labels so that you can put labels on the, because you know that has to happen. So if you haven't checked out the miniature book tutorial in the antiquarian class, it's there for you to watch whenever you want. Go for it. Okay, I think that is it for at this moment. I think that's it for right now. I will be doing a product review. So I'm kind of excited. There was a company that reached out to me and asked me to try out some of their stuff. It's a newer company, and I said, sure, I'll try out some of your stuff. So I'm going to be doing that too. So I'll show you what that is, and then I'll be back again soon with another DIY project. But wanted to get this part out of the way. I don't want to meld it all into one video and then make it all complicated and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the new little kits, and you can check those out if that is your cup of tea. And antiquarians, don't forget to go check out your little bonus tutorial that's in the class. All right, guys, I will see you really, really soon in the next video. Bye, guys.